Good afternoon, it's Peter Skov for Music is a Journey. What am I doing out here? Well, it's a long story, but for starters, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to try to make this particular video using the iMovie app for iPhone. I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. Where I am right now, this place is called the Sakitama Burial Mounds Park, Sakitama Kofun Park. It's in Gyoda City in Saitama. There are some ancient burial mounds here, which are from about 1,400 years ago. The reason why I'm here is because I'm actually driving on my way off to teach somewhere, and I'm passing by this spot, and I thought, heck, I have a couple minutes, I'm just going to stop in. So if this iMovie video works, this is where the introduction's coming from. Where are the burial mounds? Well, okay, I'll see if I can show you a couple of quick scenes. Okay, so here is the largest of the burial mounds in the background. This is the Maru Hakayama, which is the basically circle mountain tomb, basically, like this here. This is one of the largest ones. There's a bit of an interesting background here. A long time ago, there was an army that was trying to take over a castle in the area, and the castle was surrounded by marsh, and there was a kind of like secret route to get in, and the army couldn't find out how to get through the marsh to the castle. So the general, he stood atop this mound and looked, and to the north there is a large river called the Tone River, Tonegawa, and then a little bit to the south there's Arakawa, another large river. And from the top of this mound, he decided what to do was to build a kind of canal, set up some dikes and build a canal that would open the water between the two rivers and flood the castle until their food supplies had been cut off long enough that they had to surrender. So that is from the top of this mound that happened. And the area I used to live in was right at the edge of part of that dike, which is still there as a historic site. There's one other mound over here. Move over this way. Here's another one. This is called the Inariyama Mound, a burial mound tomb. It was basically from the air, you can see it as a keyhole shape, and the southern part, or I mean the western part, the bottom of the keyhole part was destroyed, or basically earth was removed over the centuries, and essentially just the the top round part remained, but it has been since restored. Okay, and all this sound you can hear in the background, these are all these insects that are in the cherry trees. If you're interested in seeing any more photos from this area, check out my book called Little Inaka. It is a book of photographs of the countryside in Saitama. You can find it at blurb.com, Little Inaka, or just search for my name, Peter Skov. Okay, so why am I making this video out here today? Well, basically this is just an announcement. You see, all the videos I've made so far, I have been using the free software Shotcut for making videos, and I've been doing them on my Lenovo ThinkPad laptop computer. I'll tell you right off the bat, when I bought the Lenovo, it was not because I wanted to make videos. In fact, it is not a computer for making videos. It was just for Word documents, Excel, going to the internet, doing some basic photo editing, that's it. And so the graphics card, the CPU, they are just not made for making videos. And I've been having one heck of a time for every video I put together for Music is a Journey so far. It's probably taken me hours longer than it should have had I had a proper computer. And the other night I was putting the finishing touches on a video for my longtime friend Chris Jestren, who is also a pianist, a producer, recorder, mixer, masterer, all this stuff. And I was just finishing up his video, and something went wrong, the screen went black, and it said I had basically, in the end I had to restore the computer, which I did, and then Windows wouldn't start up. So in the end, I had to send the computer off yesterday to the store for repairs, and it's possible the repairs are going to be almost as much as buying a good used computer. So we're going to see where that goes. But anyway, for now, I wanted to get this video up because I don't know when I'm going to finish Chris's video. Also, I made a video, another one about Styx. I previously talked about them just briefly, and I explored the band's history and basically about all their albums and so on. So I was really interested in their songs. They're basically the 10 most popular songs on the internet, plus other ones. And anyway, I made this recorded all these clips for it, but I can't put them together until I probably have to buy a Mac or something, which I'm seriously thinking about now. Okay, so there's that. Those videos are not going to be done for a while. And then from this September, I wanted to introduce some albums that feature Peter Matukniak, whom we talked about in a previous episode last year. And it's not so much I wanted to talk about him again, it's just I wanted to talk about the albums he appears on. And the first, it's Stargazer 2. And actually I wanted to talk about both the Stargazer and Stargazer 2 albums by the Steve Bonino project, because they are really interesting. And Steve sent me those CDs and I promised I would do something about it, but that was back in March and I haven't done anything about it yet. So I'm really overdue for doing something to feature Steve Bonini, the Steve Bonini project. As well, Marco Ragni's new album came out and Pete's on that one. And then also there is the Kinetic Element album, the latest one, which also features Peter, and he sent me a copy of that, so I wanted to do an episode about those. Otherwise, future episodes, I wanted to talk about the Maglev new album, the second one. I wanted to talk about Rosenkreuz. I think they have a new album coming out soon, it seems. A couple of other ones too, and then there were just all these other things I had in mind. I had all this, like, I wanted to do this series on Canadian hard rock and metal. I wanted to do other Canadian bands. I wanted to do more proto metal. I wanted to talk about just so much other stuff, and I can't get started on any of those videos until I get a working computer. So this is kind of an announcement to say these are the things I have in mind. This is what I want to do. I might also feature some bands in future episodes, like I want to do for Styx, I want to do for other bands as well. What are the top songs? I'm going to see the black metal band Emperor in November, and so that would be a good time to do a top 25 black metal albums based on what's out there on the internet. So I mean, I have all these ideas and I'm really looking forward to doing them, and so far using my Lenovo has just been total frustration, but in the end I like making videos. It's just fun, it's a hobby for me. So what I'm doing now is I'm making this, and I'm either going to post just this video here as it is, or if I can use iMovie to do some editing, I'm going to add in some other parts and try to make a proper normal video anyway. But that's where it's at right now. The computer is gone. I probably won't have one for a month unless I buy a new one. In any case, I'm not going to go rushing out to buy one. I want to think about this. It's going to cost a lot of money, which I don't really have. And yeah, let's just hope I can get back to doing Music is a Journey videos. It's not like I've got tons of subscribers or viewers, but you know, I just like doing it. In the meantime, by the way, I should announce that on, there's my hand, haha, on what is it, August 13th on NHK World on the website, a program called Journeys in Japan. I appear in an episode that will be aired on August 13th. It's about the mountain Hakusang in Ishikawa Prefecture. So it's a 28-30 minute program. I'm in that. I am the reporter. I'm through that. And you can see that from August 13th by going to the website. There are regular broadcast times, and as well, once it is broadcast, it will be on view on demand as well. So if you just go to the NHK World website, look for Journeys in Japan, from August 13th you can find that. Okay, my arm is getting a little tired and shaky from standing here holding the camera, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. So let's hope I can get that Chris Gestrin video out fairly soon and get on with all the other things I have in mind. Okay, everybody, for anybody who's watching, who has watched, thank you, and yeah, hopefully see you out there soon. Okay.